We were recording? We are recording. Anyway, yeah, hold on. That's my boy right there. Take a look at him. That's Billy Kreutzmann. That's Vladimir Kush, and that's my ceiling. Yep. That's a pretty badass ceiling, ain't it? It's like, I'm not really sure. I think it's like walnut underneath, or at least stained to look like the floor. But anyway. Well, I think I'm safe now. I've anonymized my soda. So now I can walk down the street of Gonzo in Glasgow without offending anybody. You know, I am a Sagittarian, so I'll warn you now that I kind of sometimes say things before I think about what I'm about to say. But I always mean what I'm about to say, unless I'm the Jaeger Monster. If I'm the Jaeger Monster, then I don't know, man. You roll the dice. It's kind of like, well, I don't know. Am I going to apologize for the Jaeger Monster? Fuck no, I ain't going to apologize for the Jaeger Monster. Look at that fucking painting back there. See that? That's Divided House by Billy Kreutzmann. And I feel that is a perfect status quo for the fan base of former fans of the Grateful Dead, but current fans of Dead and Company. Because there's a very big divided house amongst those fans. Those that say, fuck Robert Hunter and what he was saying about Ain't No Time to Hate and Uncle John's Band. And other people that say, such as myself, never forget what Robert Hunter was saying in the song Uncle John's Band. Lest we forget who the Warlocks are, or the Sleepy Hollow Hog Stompers, or Mother McCree's Uptown Jug Band Blues. Because who are those guys? Fuck them all, right? Your opinion counts the most. Because, I don't know. Are we living amongst a world of narcissists? Or are we living amongst a world of open-minded, summer of love hippies? Or are we living amongst a world of people that just say what they think is important to them? But back to Gonzo in Glasgow. I love it here. It's a beautiful place. It's tiny. There's only 400 people that live in this town. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a town that's that tiny, other than like maybe that town on the border of Utah and Nevada on the 50, the loneliest highway in America, right before you get to the Great Basin National Park, and you keep going west. Then you end up at Spencer Hot Springs. Lots of aliens in Spencer Hot Springs. Oh, I've seen orbs of light too. I should put some orbs of light on the channel. I think I should just, I don't know what I should do, man. Y'all need to tell me. Comment. Subscribe. Please subscribe. There's my buddy. Ain't that right, bud boy? Hey, bud boy. Oh, he's trying to hide. He doesn't like to be like famous and shit, but we're not trying to be famous. We're just trying to be real. What else do I have? I got lots of art. Anybody want to buy any art? I got tons of art that I'm trying to get rid of. Because I suddenly realized one day, when I was talking to God, and he told me, well, you know what, Sticker? Oh yeah, that's one of my nicknames, Sticker. Sticker Steve. Why do they call me Sticker Steve? I don't know. Probably because I used to sell stickers on Grateful Dead Tour way back in the day, and still do. Yeah, but I'm actually I've officially been renamed with respect from my friend who renamed me, Painter Steve. I'm Painter Steve now. And that fella is in charge a lot, because I never was, but damned if I ever want to be, because, hey man, you can never control chaos, nor can you control. It's just a useless thing to try and do. Hey, it's been a rough year already. 2023, that is. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. So, what else do I have that I can show you right off the top of the bat? That's my burp. Here we go. Welcome to the Nut House. Fairly appropriate. Gonzo and Glasgow and all. And then we got a nod to the one and only Banksy. There he is. It's Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown about to light shit up. He needs to quit smoking. And then that's my friend over there. My soulmate from years and lives before this life, including this life, with no guarantees, no promises, but nothing but respect and love. Yeah, that's us. That's us dancing around, and this guy Conan painted us at Jazz Fest in 2020, maybe. And since then, Conan has passed away. But check out this cool thing. Let me see if I can do it. I forget I can edit this fucking video. I don't know if I will. I'll probably just post it raw. Let's see. Watch this. Okay, hold on. Check it out. I don't know if that sun glows the way it's supposed to, but when you put a blue light on it, it glows. It makes it all 3D and shit. I'll have to look at that in the video footage and see if it's worthy of keeping in this absolutely fabulous explanation of what Gonzo and Glasgow is all about, and whether it is relevant to the purpose of my comments, whatever those may be. So, what should we talk about next? Let's talk about life. What is life? Does anybody even know why they're here? Why are we here? Are we here to criticize and judge others? Are we here to live by the same set of rules or a different set of rules? Are we here to be better than the other? I don't know what the fuck any of that means, man. We're all here to love, right? We're born all love. That's what God told me. That's what I already knew. But, I mean, he confirmed it. Come out of the womb of a woman, all love. The universe was founded upon love. God is love. God is the unconditional, or the spirit of unconditional love. I gotta stop posting late night videos when I feel enlightened. But hey, man, if I was to post an early morning video, I'd probably still feel enlightened anyway. Look at this fucking fancy house that I live in. It was built in 1932. Oh, that right there? That's staph infection. We can get to that later if you don't already know. It just so happened to happen when Violet Felon came up here because he had an agreement with the Clark County Sheriff's Department to come up here and help them try and frame me and arrest me Well, that kind of backfired in their face when he tried to kill me. See that? That's blood. That's blood on the wall. Why do I leave it there? I don't know. Call me lazy. Call me... It's a constant reminder of why Gonzo in Glasgow is Gonzo in Glasgow, and why those that judge should not. Look at this. See that? That's a perfect spot where my head was. And everything around that perfect spot where my head was is my blood. Hey. Because, you know, I'm very opinionated. And I've had more than 2 black eyes more than twice in my life. But this guy, the guy that put that blood there, put that blood there on my love seat. Because what says love other than beating someone in the head with a hammer? See that? That was the first point of impact. I mean, that's a good spot, man. Like, if you're going to kill someone and try and crack their skull open, you might as well go for the center of the forehead first. And if that don't work, you go towards the top of the skull. And if that don't work, well, then you go to the very top of the skull, hoping that it'll implode, because that's where the soft spot was when you had a baby. And if that don't work, well, then you hit him in the back of the head. And if that don't work, well, then you resort to steel toe boots and other things. But, you know, it's just life, right? Gonzo in Glasgow, man. I told you. I live in a crazy motherfucking place. Look at that. That's my television, where I never watch real TV. I just watch YouTube channels and informational shit. Let's just take a tour of my living room. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you everything because, yeah, you know. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, we got the universe. It's based upon love. Nothing but love. There's this. I'm very proud of this one. That's Grateful Dead, Telluride, Colorado, 1987. That was my first world tour. Or no, world tour. World, W-H-I-R-R-L-D. Yeah, it was my first world tour. It was my first Grateful Dead tour out of college. Oh yeah, I got a biology degree. I know how things function and work and operate. This right here is a cathedral tower from, obviously, Tucson. And this right here is a picture of my two kids. One of them's Buddy, and the one of them behind, looking at the camera more so than Buddy, is Junior. And a good friend of mine, Mark Serlo, he painted this picture of him for me for my birthday. It's amazing, huh? Nothing left to do but cry, 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 because Junior's gone. I lost him in Las Vegas. I don't know how. It sucks. This is my tambourine. Why tambourine? I don't know. Why not? Liam Gallagher plays the tambourine. I love Liam Gallagher. Why do I love Liam Gallagher? Because they indeed are better than the Beatles. Oh, this is more Vladimir Kush. Look at that guy. It's almost three-dimensional, ain't it? Those are butterflies. Oh, that stuff? That right there? That's blood. More of my blood. Oh, well, we all know what this is. Hallelujah time right there. The Purple Jesus. If you were on Brent's last show at the World Amphitheater in Tinley Park, You know what I'm talking about. Have you seen Jesus? And, well, what do we have up there? I reckon that's more blood. Oh, what do we have over there? I reckon that's more blood too. I mean, what's the purpose of me showing you all this blood? Well, there's more blood. There's more blood. Well, let's not get all pissed off and fucking pessimistic about life. Other than the fact that there's more blood too. And those floors right there, they used to be covered in my blood as well. Actually, this whole entire room was covered in my blood. And what are you trying to say, Steve? Well, I'm trying to say, why the fuck is my blood everywhere? But before we do that, let's have a temporary pause to praise the Boognish. That's right. Is that right there? That's Mythology of the Oceans and Heavens. I got plenty more, but we'll save that for a rainy day, which might be today. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, Gonzo in Glasgow is it's a page dedicated to the craziness of my life and how I live it by the moment, and also the insanity of the fact of the reality that I have had to deal with and currently am dealing with for the past 10 plus years since I proved to the feds, aka the Alphabet Soup Boys, that I don't care who you fucking are. You can be the ABCDEA. You could be the Grateful DEAD. It doesn't matter. You can draw whatever letters I'm trying to point an importance to in those comments, because they said to me, we are the ABCDEA and we can do whatever we want. And I proved they can't. And I won. And ever since then, for the past 10 years, they've done nothing but try and torment me and make my life a miserable hell. Not all the time, but they just happen to come in right when things are going great, only to disrupt it, scare everybody away from me that call them my friends, but run the other way. They don't realize that the only emotion that we need to embrace is love. Fear is man-made. Everything else other than love is man-made, other than evil. Because, you know, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And if God can put love in your heart and brain and thoughts, there has to be someone out there that can put the exact opposite in there as well. And we are given the free will to choose whichever one we want to choose. And unfortunately, the world is at a tipping point. The world is at a point in its existence where it's kind of like a coconut shell game. Where's the love? Oh, there it is. Okay, pay attention quick, kids. Watch for where the love goes now. Pop, 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 pop. What shell is the love under this time? Well, more often than not, Jim Rogers is proven not to be real. Well, maybe he is proven to be real. Because golly, we are at a 50-50 divide. And I know what side I'm on. I once had this lady who just so happened to lose a cat named Moggs, who coincidentally, well, I don't believe in coincidences, but let's just say, quote unquote, coincidentally, just happened to end up in the lobby of a hotel I was living in after I got kicked out of my sober house. And I rightfully deserve to get kicked out of my sober house, and I will be forever grateful for that person that kicked me out of that sober house. But I had to go because I wasn't sober. And, when you break the rules, you got to pay the price. So they say. And so I moved into the Triangle Hotel, which many people are familiar with. It's the Clarion in Denver. It's a triangle. It's got 3 sides. It's cool. Triangle. Strongest geometric structure in the universe, apart from a circle. But a circle is only proven to be more stable because you can put a triangle into a centrifuge and you can put a circle into a centrifuge, and the circle will put up with centrifugal force and not break out from internally, but the triangle will. But the forces from the outside trying to break into the triangle are the triangle is way stronger than the outside forces trying to destroy the triangle than the circle is. So is it better to have a circle of friends or a triangle of friends? Is it better to have a friendship amongst 3 or a friendship amongst many? I say 3. That's why me, Buddy, and Junior were the beginning of my Buckminster Fuller triangle design. Oh, look at this. How ironic. Look, see? See that on the TV? That is a perfect example of a Buckminster Fuller sphere built out of triangles, aka the biosphere, all this other stuff. I mean, Elon Musk, he's a genius, but I'm wondering how he's planning on building those places out there in Mars. Like, what's he thinking? Well, he obviously knows that, the biggest threat to mankind is mankind. And he obviously knows that the only way to preserve mankind is to create artificial intelligence that can retain everything that we've learned so far as a human race, put it into these robots, per se, give them the singularity, which is, I think, the moment that artificial intelligence becomes as intelligent as the human mind and also reacts and has the emotional response as much as the human mind does. Because the only thing that separates artificial intelligence from true human intelligence is the ability to make the robot feel and react according to the environment and disrespect it might receive or praise it might receive accordingly. I mean, how do you instill what is it called? 21 grams? Is that the name of the movie? That's how much weight we lose when we are weighed before we die. And then immediately after you die, if you weigh a human body, more often than not, that human body loses 21 grams of weight. Well, that's the weight of the soul. And that's God's possession. Unless, of course, you sell your soul to the devil. Well, then, shit. Well, then you're the problem. Yeah, that's the way I see it. Where's my beverage? My cloaked beverage. Cheers to the world. So, I'm 57. Billy Strings is coming up real soon, that tour. I'm going to be at Broomfield. If y'all want to meet the one and only asshole named Sticker Steve, a.k.a. Johnny Slash. I like the Johnny Slash one better. That was my nickname in college when I was a aspiring veterinarian. Thank you, Starfinder, for becoming one, because I fell in love with the life of living on the road, out of asphalt parking lots, and not having a place to go home to, because home was the planet. Now I've got this conundrum. So I got all these things that I thought was going to make me happy, and turns out, nope, that's not wealth. That's not success. Now it's a burden. Now it's a big old ball and chain around my ankle. So I got tons of Sperry's, tons of art. But I don't have any Jerry Garcia art. And I don't have any Stanley Mouse art. Why? Because it turns out I took care of Danny Boy's son while he was locked up in federal prison. Now, what gave him the thought of me wanting to do that is beyond me. Daniel Fountain. I might have to bleep that out, but I really don't see why. The truth is the truth. And the truth is my ally, so be it. Shouldn't have stole and sold all my Jerry Garcia pencil signatures, all my Jerry Garcia lithograph signatures. Shouldn't have stolen my Rick Griffin, Oxamoxa. Shouldn't have stolen my Stanley Mouse. Shouldn't have stole it all and sold it all and given it to your satanic ex-girlfriend to support your child. But hey, man, have I retaliated? Nope. I don't retaliate. People probably take that as a sign of weakness, but I take it as a sign of strength. I don't have to retaliate. It's not my responsibility to do so. That's Hector and Lupe. See him over there? Right above the other Billy Kreutzmann. You know, because I don't even want to get up and take the sheen off it. I'll show it to you later. Just going to post this bullshit and see who responds. See if y'all got some comments. Make some comments, man. Let me know where I fail in this post. Let me know where I succeed in this post. Let me know if I should just give up. Let me know if I should just carry on. Let me know if you want to know more. But more important than anything, like the post if you like it, and dislike it if you don't. And if you do, well, just subscribe, man. How hard does it hurt to subscribe? At first, I was going to make this video or this page about Tor, you know, and it's still about Tor, but it's more about where I live right now and where I'm at in life and my opinions on things and what it's like to live in Glasgow. So yeah, with that, let's go outside. Let's go outside and look at the house. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll post tomorrow. I'm going to maybe edit this. I really don't think I should. And I might even be back up later today. So remember, kids, there's only one set of rules for everybody. Only one. Not two. For those that think they're more important than others. And one for the rest of us all, commoners, or lecherous assholes, or whatever you want to call it, worthless drunks. I should go live, just take questions. I should arrange a time for me to do that. And keep this under a half hour. That's a long time for people to pay attention. I don't think anybody will watch this all the way through, but if you do, more props to ya. No. You know what I say. I've lived amongst the world of the Amish. I was born in England. I've been to every state other than Hawaii. Mahalo. Namaste. Fuck you. No, I didn't mean that. I might have to bleep that out. But, hey, I love y'all. It's all about love. Be real. God bless Memphis, and let's hope that everything stays tranquil down there. But if it doesn't, I understand. Talk to you soon.